I connected with on LinkedIn because I love the work they did. Or people who like I saw on LinkedIn post their cat. And I love cats. I love all animals. And I just thought it was a funny post, so I connected with them and loved the post. The connections need to be authentic. People can see fakeness or inauthenticity from a mile away, and especially in this field, it's just authenticity is refreshing. It really
Yeah.
is.
Bonding over cats over the internet is a tale as
Hmm.
old as time. I mean,
For sure.
that's
Yeah. I
that's
have
awesome.
one cat that was sneaking in here earlier, but I think he left because my family made some noise in the kitchen. He's very nosy. But then I have another cat who's always asleep on my bed. And then my brother has a cat, and my mom has her cat. We have four rescue cats, and we have
Wow.
six chickens. We
Oh,
want to adopt a pup, but we're just procrastinating because it's going to be a dog is a big responsibility and a big shift in the camaraderie that our pets all have right now.
yeah, four cats, six chickens, and a dog is that's
Yeah.
a full on household right there.
Yeah, definitely. So worth it though. I just love having animals around.
Yeah, having chickens would be cool. Like, do you like they lay eggs and everything for you for
Oh
breakfast and stuff?
yeah, they take off at the for a month or two in the winter because when the days get shorter. But we have six chickens and we consistently get 4 to 6 eggs a day,
Wow.
which is great. And so when I was little, I wanted to get into agriculture. If I didn't do this, I would have gone into like maybe agri-science or something related to farming because I love farming. I love growing things, and I love animals. I love like interacting with chickens and livestock. So I got the chickens kind of on a whim. There's a farm near me, and every spring they have chick season, and they have chicks. And I went out and picked out 7 chicks. We brought them home. Our neighborhood, even though we're kind of in like a agricultural zone, they don't allow roosters. So one of my chicks ended up being a rooster and started doing the baby crow. And I was like, man! And a friend of mine who has a 10-acre farm took him, and he's doing great. He's a dad now. That rooster is a dad to like 10 baby chicks, and he's living a good life. And now the 6 chicks that I got, these teeny tiny little things that fit in my hand, they're all big and obnoxious and funny and laying lots of eggs for me.
Oh, that's awesome. I think
Yeah.
it's so important to have also like, and this is something that I struggle with a little bit,
Mm,
but it's like it's important to have other things, like you, it, it's great to like focus on your work and love your work, but it's also really important to have like some cats and like some chickens to take care of, and
yeah.
like uh, for me lately it's been plants. I've like been getting probably more plants than I can take care of at this point, but I think having these little hobbies and like um, just doing other things is like a rest for your brain,
Yeah.
even if you're just going to the gym or doing like just doing other stuff. I think I've had to like teach myself to be like, it's okay. I can do not work stuff for a minute. At least for me, because I'm so work oriented. Like I'm constantly trying to either write something or work on the podcast, which is like a fairly new project for me. But I'm very driven by productivity. And I think it's been important for me to be like, oh, I need to like step back a little bit sometimes and be like, hey, I'm gonna pet a dog for a minute, or
Mm.
like I'm gonna like go for a walk or do these other things. How important has that been for you in terms of like finding other hobbies and finding other projects to work on?
Oh, so important. I'm very sensitive and I overthink. So if I don't get a lot of auditions or I don't hear from people or I just did an audition that was had a deadline, so I had to get it in, but I just kept thinking about it because I could have done this better or that better. Like I drive myself crazy, and like yes, and if you're working in the creative field, at least I think it's really important that you're passionate about it, but that passion can really exhaust you sometimes if all you do is think about work. So I definitely need other things that I care about and that I'm passionate about. My pets. I also love plants. I love growing things. I love video games. I love gaming. I used to dance. When I was a kid, I thought I was going to dance professionally. I loved it. I don't do it as much anymore, but I still just need some kind of other outlet. Otherwise, I'll drive myself nuts.